What's up, y'all? Zane here with another video for Halo Infinite. I'm gonna be showing y'all my settings for what I use on mouse and keyboard because I just cannot switch to controller. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so Halo Infinite, right? Masterpiece, absolutely stunning game. I should make another video for what I think of it now, after the little buff, if you will, to the experience after each match. But that's another topic. Today I will be going over what I believe are the best settings, or somewhere around the area of these settings I feel like are gonna be what are beneficial to your success in Halo Infinite versus, controller players on PC. Because y'all probably seen it already. Aim assist is kind of broken, and I made a video, not too long ago about it, and it's kind of something to like think about now. So I have my settings up here. I'm diamond. If anyone cares about rank, I just got the diamond. I'm gonna hit onyx soon, but I don't know if anyone cares about that. Wants my credibility? I don't know. But yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. Right, we're gonna start out with this one. Hold the crouch. That's a given. I feel like hold the sprint, you don't want that on. Hold the zoom, I don't like that on. That's maintain sprint, you want to make sure that's on. Auto clamber, you want to turn that off, just because it's just easier to press spacebar instead, and you get to control when you want to press spacebar. In my opinion, that makes more sense. Step jump, leave it on, just a little movements. This is where you want. All right, so 800 DPI, even if you're not using my mouse or a Logitech G Pro, 800 DPI is the standard from what I've researched for first person shooters. That the pros, usually like the highest skilled players, they obviously they use 800 DPI. That is the average and probably like the most picked setting. You could go up, and if you go up to 16,000 or 1600, then I would play with this. I'd probably go 1.2, 1.1, 1.2 on 1600 DPI, but 800 I found 1.5 to be a little on, like, right in between, like too fast and too slow. You know what I'm saying? Like 1.4 was a good one, so I would start out at 1.4 on your mouse sensitivity at 800 DPI, and just work your way up. I felt like I needed to do like a little more movement in here and there, like turning around, like, what I'm saying. But yeah, 1.4 was a good starting point for me. I did start at 1.2. It just felt too slow, but sometimes that's what you need to get like your aim set in, what I'm saying, like just to figure out the reticle and whatnot. But yeah, I leave these two at 1 just because I don't see the sense in that. But yeah, this is the biggest one. 1600 DPI I would go down to 1.1 and see how you like it, just because it's completely different from in-game versus like your mouse running a certain DPI, you know what I'm saying? So it's different. But 800 DPI I do recommend 1.5. I do think that is the best. It's kind of like the in-between, but start out at 1.3, 1.4, and then work your way up to it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then if you feel like you need more speed, like turning around, spinning, then I would go up. But 1.5 is what I use, and I think that is like the sweet spot. All right, zoom level 1.4, just leave that 1. Mouse acceleration, I really just I feel like I flick really fast, so I don't feel like I need it. I've never tried it. I actually didn't know that was an option, so yeah, let me know how y'all think about that. Anyway, WSAD, movement, space, jump, crouch, slide, control, yep. Shift, sprint, fire weapon, yep. This button right here, it's gonna show the bottom button, but you want it's the top one. Just trust me, all right? But it's like your equipment, obviously, so I use that. My thumb reaches up here, you know what I'm saying? So and then this button down here is the melee. It says it's the top one on my screen, but it's the bottom one, is the melee, just because you want that accessible and you don't want to take your fingers off of WSAD. So you got the two most important things, you know what I'm saying? So have your thumb buttons, whatever you want to call them, to these two. Grenade is C, reload R. See, I usually use G for grenade, but that I felt like that's a little too much of a reach, and I kind of got used to C, and I feel like that was one of the bigger impacts. Reload, yep, reload. Q, I put switch, or you could go scroll down, scroll up. That is my second option. But yeah, Q, I feel like that was a good in between as well. Just like not taking your fingers really off. You just tap it real quick, you know what I'm saying? Versus anything else. Or you could just do the scroll wheel on your mouse, you know? Drop weapon, you should have something on this, but I just haven't found a good, like, comfortable one yet. But I just, like, juggling objectives, I just scroll down, you know what I'm saying? And it just, like, switches to my weapon. So, I don't know, something to think about. Interact, E, zoom, right click, zoom level, no. Switch grenade, you don't need to know that. AI scan, mark. I did press, like, my scroll wheel. If you press it, it's a ping. I don't think I like it. I'm still working on that one. That one, I do think you need to find a good, nice little keybind, like maybe like a 2. Like, yeah, I could probably put it on 2. Or Z. No, I don't like Z. I don't know. Marking, you should have in ranked if you're not having comms. I 100% stand by that, and if you don't, then you're the worst. I do think mouse and keyboard, I'm stubborn, and I built my computer and I played Apex and I was like, yo, I'm gonna try mouse and keyboard. Coming from Xbox to PC, straight to mouse and keyboard, and I fell in love. Everything just felt right, and Apex is such a great game to it, and I love Apex just as much as this game, honestly. But Halo MCC also felt like aim assist was a little too OP on it. So it's really just about getting used to the settings, finding your best adjustments. That little 0.1 is huge. That 1.4 to the 1.5 jump, it took me a couple games to get used to and whatnot. And it's just, you don't realize how much, but if you're at 800 DPI, you're not moving at all, really. So that, like, speeds it up very much, actually. But yeah, keep an eye on that. I don't think they're gonna, like, patch or, like, adjust aim assist, just because it was like that in Halo MCC as well a little bit. And you just gotta get used to that reticle, you know, lead ahead sometimes and just anticipate where they're gonna be instead of, like, dragging to follow. It's just my little recommendation. I seem to be aiming a little better when I try to figure out where their head is going to be, not where it's been, you know what I'm saying? But just a little tip. I mean, like I said, I'm just diamond. I'm hitting Onyx soon, but I just want to get y'all, you know, something. I want to get videos out every week, you know, promoting my channel, promoting all of this, because you guys are awesome. You guys killed the last video, and I'm so thankful. I gained 1 new subscriber, so I love it. 77. I'm so excited. But yeah, check out my Twitch. I'm gonna be playing Halo Infinite for a while, so hope you guys like Halo Infinite, and that's why you're here. But yeah, check out if you like this video. I appreciate it. Subscribe. If you want to see more, let me know what I can make more videos on. And hopefully you guys stick around, you know. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one.